on the field yesterday than he did after the game.
Come on. That's a good look, man.
Cam is downright terrible, throwing 3 interceptions as Carolina got blown out at home by the Saints. Cam had a down year last season, but a lot of people, including me, expected him to bounce back this year. But at this point, Colin, I think he's done as a great quarterback. I watched a lot of this game, and particularly early. There was a play early in the first quarter. Cam ran for a first down and did his little first down celebration. And I was watching this. I was like, Cam, y'all down. You're not playing that well. Comes back the very next play, interception. The very quarterback is a reserved, emotionally stable position. It's not a roller coaster ride. Cam's a roller coaster emotionally.
Well, this is what I've said. I've used the term quarterbackial. This is my problem with our president. There is a presidential expectation. I've always felt I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbackial. Here's what's funny. Russell Wilson has nothing to work with. That O-line is dreadful. The running game is average. Outside of Doug Baldwin, who I love, pretty remedial receiving corps. But I watch people hammer Russell Wilson. Cam Newton's he's had stability in ownership, front office, head coach, generally better than average defenses in a weaker division than Russell Wilson, and people keep defending him. You say he's no longer a great quarterback. Outside of 10 games, when was he a great quarterback?
10 games can do it. They can be.
That's what we throw the word great around a lot. Cam has had a great year. Okay, he's had some great seasons. Did I expect Cam to come in? Cam was about where I thought he would be. We were talking about this in the offseason. Yeah. I said he needs to work on his lower body so he can be a more accurate passer.
Remember that.
But he was injured and he couldn't work out. So I said I thought he would start off, and it's going to take him a while. And he's not healthy. I don't think his shoulder's healthy. So can Cam have more great seasons? Yeah, like Tony, he's a great player. He had great year after great year after great year. That's how you end up a great player. Cam's had some good years. He had a great season when he won MVP. Once he gets healthy and he gets back to being Cam, he has to run the ball. You got to get back to utilizing all the things that made him had a great season. They're trying to keep him in the pocket, and I think that's because he's not healthy. They don't want him to run.
You faced him twice a year. What was the feeling from Atlanta's defense?
The feeling was when Cam Newton is running the football, when he has that threat, and when they're running that power running game, design run with him, that is when he is at his best. Because then also you have to account for that. He's 6'5", 265 pounds, athletic as all get out, and he'll make you miss. And then also he can throw the ball. He throws a nice deep ball. The shorter passes, I don't think he's that great on. And getting back to that, if Cam can't be Cam, we have to accept that's a big part of his game is that running, making plays with his legs. He is not a pocket passer. He becomes a very average quarterback. And if he can't do that, then Superman is gone.
And you know what? Nor is he the type quarterback that's going to play, 14, 15, 17 years like this guy.
Yeah.
Because his body is not going to allow him to. You want him to do what he did to get you to the Super Bowl.
Let me see. I'll make a statement. You tell me if it's fair. Is that almost every quarterback in this league that's great? Eli Manning had a better older brother. Brady dropped in the draft. Aaron Rodgers had to play junior college. Matt Ryan had to go to BC. There's very few quarterbacks who are great that weren't mocked, dissed, overlooked, and they play with a chip on their shoulder. Big Ben never got offered by Ohio State. Breeze never got offered by Texas, went to Purdue. Is it possible that Cam's the most gifted physically quarterback, arm, smile, looks, size, accolades? He got to the NFL. He didn't have to work that hard. And that has been his primary struggle. Am I wrong?
No, there's some truth to what you're saying. He's been coddled because of his talent. You can sometimes be too talented.
That's what I'm saying. He's so gifted.
I hate to say this, but again, like the guy that I love that I grew up with, he was too talented, Jeff George. And so he didn't have to prepare the way a Tom Brady and some of
You're
these
looking at me like I'm crazy.
And so there's truth to what he's saying.
Am I crazy?
I think so, if you're thinking it's been easy for him. I mean, because he had to